Welcome back. It is yours truly, Nick, a movie AV Impulse, and today I'm going to go over my very small collection of Blu-rays, box sets, 4Ks, DVDs, and how I organize them. And this method for me has worked. I do honestly love the way I have it set up. By all means, you can use this method like I use it, or you can just scatter them all around because there are many different ways people organize their collection, or some just say, my collection's way too big. I'm not doing that because when I started this project, it literally took me almost a whole day. I think I stayed up till like 1 in the morning, just kind of working out the kinks and what I wanted to do, and finally just came to a great solution. Here it is. But first, hit that like, share, and subscribe to the channel as I've got so much more coming in. Also got another movie haul coming shortly. I bought a couple of movies that I picked up myself, which you will not see on my shelves yet. When you see what I have, you're probably going to be like, well, this guy's got a weird collection. And that's just because that's who we all are. It's part of being a physical media collector. Sometimes we blind buy, sometimes we don't. There's nothing wrong with doing either or. Some people just collect what they love, and that's totally fine. Anyways, I will see you right after that intro.
Makes you think. Makes you think, what's the channel about? What's this really about? It's about teaching life lessons, teaching the youth. It's about top fives, movie reviews. That's what makes you who you are, makes you what you are. There's no rules in this game. There's no parameters. Just truth. So, 2-3 weeks from now, you're gonna wish you subscribed. 2-3 weeks from now, you're gonna be looking for Movie AV Impulse. Okay, I'm reloaded. Let's go.
So for me, how I do it is extremely simple because I don't have like a huge 2, 3, 5, 10,000 movies. But what I do is I organize them with big box sets or on the top of the shelves, which I still have a little bit more real estate. Actually, my buddy Jerry gave me that idea because box sets really do take up a lot of space on your shelves. And if you're working with minimum space like I do, because we are slowly outgrowing this house and I am confined to where I'm at right now, and I can maybe fit another tiny shelf. I kind of don't want to because I like having the bigger shelves until I get my own media theater room where I can display this all. It just works out for me. And then what I do from there is all of my TV shows are lined up accordingly by letter, not by alphabetical order, because that would just drive me totally crazy. I'll be honest, I give you people that alphabetize their collection a lot of credit because I've only got but so many movies, in the 1,500 that I have is just absolutely crazy to think that I would have to alphabetize that. Just no way. Hell no. So that's how I do it with the TV shows. They are all on the top shelves. And then from there, we go to steelbooks. Again, just by letters. So A, B, C, they're all right there, all down the row. And I just love the way it is set up. Then from there, I go on with the 4Ks. But here is where it gets a little quirky for me, but this is just how I do it. So, for instance, I have my Marvel movies. I have some that are on Blu-ray, some that are on 4K. And the ones that I have on Blu-ray, I am not rebuying them on 4K. They are just staying the way they are. Don't see it to be that much of a big deal. To me, if you want to do that, that's fine. But to me, I'll stick with the Blu-rays that I have because I think Blu-rays are still great format for physical media. And then we move on to the 4K DC movies, which I've done the same thing. I just kind of line them up, all the DC movies that I have on 4K, and again, the Blu-rays are separate. And as we move along, you just see I have all the collections. If they don't have a slip, they just don't have a slip. And I keep going up until I get to the Blu-rays. And then I start with numbers and with, again, just by letter. And I go all the way through the shelves. And while you're seeing this B-roll, I have everything mixed up. Drama, documentaries. It's just, for me, it goes by the name of the movie. Doesn't matter what category it is. And then, of course, after you go through all of the Blu-rays, then comes the DVDs at the bottom of the shelves, which I just bought another case to put away because like I said, I am running out of room. I've got, Jerry that usually sends a box or two my way. And I just been collecting so much myself that I just need a little bit more room. And that is where this comes in handy, is the movies that I don't watch as much that are down on those bottom shelves, except for the wrestling, like some of my real favorites that I have on DVD, the wrestling documentaries, all the things of that nature, I will leave down on that shelf because those are things that I watch more often than not. And the ones that I know I'm not really going to watch, or I'm not going to watch like anytime soon, but I will eventually watch them and I don't want to get rid of them, I just simply throw it in CD holder and that's it. And it just saves storage. And I take all those cases, because you can get DVD cases by the freaking dozen and they don't cost much. And I simply just throw them out. I keep the artwork in a bin. And I do have a couple of empty DVD cases in case, for whatever reason, somebody wanted one and I had a Blu-ray of it and they wanted a DVD, which I don't even know if anybody wants DVDs anymore. Probably not. But some things you can't get on Blu-ray because they don't have it. So I will just go in my pouch, and if I have it, I'll grab an empty case, grab the artwork sleeve out of the bin that I have, and boom, the movie's back on the shelf or out the door. So that is just how I organize my very small collection. But I really think it's good because it saves me from buying doubles or triples of something. Like if I don't have a certain DC movie or Batman movie, or, I collect a lot of the animated Batman movies. If I can't remember and I'm online, I just simply come into the back room of my house and I'll look, okay, because I know where they all are. And if I don't have it, I buy it, done deal. If I do have it, I just save myself the $10, $12 to $30. So for me, this system and this formula works fantastic. And I hope it works for you. And again, special shout out if you guys have huge collections and they are literally in alphabetical order. I can't do it like that. This is strictly just by the letters. And when I get new movies in, I simply slide all the rows. And that's all I do. It's that simple. It's really not that hard. And you make more room by putting your DVDs in here.
Message!
Anyways, this has been yours truly, Nick, a Movie AV Impulse. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on another one.
Thank you. You love me.